Hello and welcome to Before and Afters with Everyday Women with Christelcy. I'm so excited that you tuned in. This is my first tutorial video for YouTube, so I'm excited about this and I hope that you find the tips and techniques today to be very helpful. My special guest today is Robin. Robin is an assistant principal, so I'm going to have her tell us a little bit about what you do every day for your makeup routine or your skincare routine.
Basically every day I just use a basic moisturizer. And that's basically what I do. Very simple.
Moisturizer and keep it moving. Okay, so that's very simple. In and out. Okay, so for makeup, what would be your ideal makeup look?
I'm looking for like a basic, natural type of look.
Okay, something easy to do. About how long do you have to do your makeup in the morning?
About 5-10 minutes.
Okay, that's wonderful. You can achieve a flawless, beautiful makeup look in 5 to 10 minutes. So that's what we're going to focus on today. I too used to be in the school system. I actually was a school teacher when I first graduated college, so I know that it can be a long day and not enough time to really stop and look in the mirror and touch up.
Right. So
you're going to need something that's long wearing, easy to do, and something that you won't have to fool with throughout the day, right?
Right.
Perfect. So let's get started. The preparation of the skin is a very key element to your makeup wear. So Robin has expressed to me that she has dry skin. So I'm going to use a very hydrating moisturizer for her skin. You want to choose a moisturizer for your skin based on your skin type. If you have oily skin, you want to use a moisturizer for oily skin. And in most cases, moisturizers for oily skin are going to help reduce the production of sebum. So it's going to help keep you less oily and also moisturize at the same time. If you have drier skin, you want something that is more hydrating. And then if you have combination skin, you want moisturizers geared towards that. So Robin has dry skin, so I'm going to use a very hydrating moisturizer on her face. So I'm going to apply her moisturizer with my foundation brush. And I'm just going to apply all over in an upward motion. Now for those of you that are doing this along with me at home, you can also use a brush, but it's okay to also apply your moisturizer with your fingers. So you want to make sure that you cover the entire face. Please make sure you moisturize daily. Moisturizer is very key to the health of your skin. Particularly once you start getting up in age, you can also have oily skin and still be dehydrated. So for my oily skin girls like myself, please do not skip this step. So she's all moisturized. The next thing is going to be to prime the face. Now, Robin has expressed that she has long days, and many of us do. So we want to be able to keep our makeup on all day without having to touch it up. Using a good primer is going to grip your foundation, give you longer wear, and it also will help eliminate the look of the size of your pores, help diminish the appearance of the size of your pores. So it gives you the effect of having smoother skin, which we all want, of course. So I am going to prime her skin with a skin primer, and I'm again using my foundation brush. And what I do is just kind of put a little dab on the forehead, the cheeks, nose, and chin, and just go ahead and blend in a upward motion. Remember, this step is key to the longevity of your makeup, the amount of time that your makeup is going to last. Okay? So her skin has been prepped and she's ready for the actual makeup application. Now, what I've noticed on Robin's face, as with most people, is that she has a little bit of darkness under the eyes, as do I, as most of my makeup clients do. So we're going to apply a little bit of concealer. I'm going to apply a concealer now. I've chosen a Pro Longwear concealer from MAC Cosmetics. The reason I've chosen that particular concealer is that it is long wearing. It lasts up to 15 hours for her long day. I am using actually a blending brush. Blending brushes are fluffy and they really help to apply the makeup really smoothly and seamlessly, this is actually an eyeshadow blending brush. I also like to use it for applying concealer to really buff out the color and give it a natural application. So I'm just dipping a little bit on my brush and then applying just in a side-to-side motion here underneath the eyes. We just want to take out a little bit of the darkness under the eyes, but we still want it to look very natural. So we don't have to put a lot. Less is more when creating a natural look. And we just buff it out, blend and buff. And I'm also going to just apply a little bit on her lid to take out a little bit of the darkness of the lid. And you can already see the difference from this eye to this eye. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're buffing in the concealer. And it's staying really well and going on very smoothly because we have properly prepped the skin. And we're just going to just make sure that she's even here with her color. And we're only applying it just where she needs it. Again, just a little bit on the lid. You can look down for me. To even the color out there. And she's ready with her concealer. The next step is to apply a mineral powder. Now, she doesn't like a lot of makeup. She wants something very natural, so I'm going to use a mineral foundation powder. It's going to give her a medium coverage and a really smooth, flawless look. I've chosen the Mineral Eye Skin Finish Natural from MAC to use on her. I'm using a smaller brush in comparison to a fluffier brush because it's more compact. It's going to pick up a little bit more color for me and give a more flawless application. A fluffier brush is going to apply the powder a little lighter. So it all depends on how much coverage you want to have. I want to give her more coverage for a flawless finish, so I'm using a smaller brush. Applying in a circular motion. This circular motion just really buffs the product into the skin. And you just continue to do this all over the face. Make sure you get around the nose area. We're going to blend that right up into where the concealer is, around the forehead. And it looks natural. As you can see, as I'm applying it, her skin is already getting a really nice natural finish. Flawless, but natural. Same thing on the other side. You want to make sure that you really get the jawline too. You don't want to miss this area in here because you don't want to have a line. It should be seamless, right up to the hairline. Continue around to this other side of her face, and we're just buffing. Areas where you want to cover a little more, I just generally kind of pat right there. She has a little bit of hyperpigmentation there, darkness, and I'm just buffing in that area. Wonderful. Her skin looks nice and even, and it looks effortless. Now I'm going to just even Robin's eyebrows out. So I'm going to fill her brows in with a brow pencil, first combing the hair up just so we can see the shape properly. And then just very, very naturally filling her brows in to make them a little fuller, a little more even. I don't want to overdraw them because she is a very natural young lady, so we don't want to make her look overly done up. Same thing on the other side. Just very naturally filling the brows in. right down to the ends. She has nice brows already, nice hair there, so we don't have to do very much to even them out. I just do a little bit of combing again to just take out some of the extra product and make it look a little more natural. And there you go. The next thing that I'm going to do is to apply mascara. I like to apply to the bottom lashes first, if you look up for me. And I just do a side to side and down motion to really get the product in there. Side to side and down, side to side and down. Same thing on the other side, side to side and down, side to side and down. And then I'm going to have you just look down for me. And then I actually roll the brush down to really get the product in there, and this is going to give me the most volume. Then underneath we do a side to side and up and hold at the top to really, really get the product in there and stretch those lashes out. Same thing on the other side. Roll the brush, come from underneath, side to side and up, side to side and up, side to side and up. We really, really stretch those lashes out. Then look at that. Look how much that opens her eyes out and brightens up her face. Now I want to give Robin a little bit of color. So I'm going to do a burnt orange. I know that sounds scary for you, huh? Burnt orange. You're like, oh, that's a burnt orange. But this is going to be just really nice and natural looking. It's going to give her a nice flush of color that just makes her look like, oh, I just woke up looking this fabulous. So we're going to apply to the apples of her cheeks, and I move upward in a circular motion to the jawline. I think a lot of people get intimidated when it comes to blush. They think of grandma with the big rosy cheeks that used her lipstick for the blush too, and they don't want to look like that, but blush can really add to your look. I think that a look without blush is incomplete. A little bit more, just to make sure you're even. For a nice, flawless look. Now, the last step Robin would need to take would be to do her lips. For Robin's lips, I've chosen Chestnut from MAC, a brown lip liner, to just kind of line her lips because I want to give her a natural lip color. I'm actually filling in her lips a little bit with the pencil. This is something that's also going to add to the amount of time her lip color will last. This kind of stains the lips when you fill it in with the pencil because the pencil is a dry product. It will adhere to the lips and give her longer wear when we add her lipstick. So I've simply filled her whole lip in with the brown chestnut lip liner. Now I'm going to go in with a nude lipstick to just kind of tone down the lip color that I've applied originally. So she could just go ahead and wear her lips filled in with the brown liner. We could add a clear lip gloss and that would be wonderful by itself. But I'm going to add actually a little bit of the nude lip color on top. That gives her a nice natural lip. The last step that I like to do is to just take a clean, fluffy brush without any product on it and just dust over the entire face to just kind of blend the look and take off any excess that we don't want. There you have it. In 5 minutes, you can recreate this look as well for a beautiful, flawless, everyday look. So now, Robin, I want you to take a look and tell me what you think.
Wow, I love it.
Do you think this is something that you can recreate at home for yourself?
Definitely.
And is it wearable for you? Would you feel comfortable since you haven't worn any makeup to go into wearing this amount of makeup?
Yes, definitely. I love it.
Awesome. So now I'm going to take Robin to an evening look in just 5 minutes. I've chosen a product that serves a dual purpose. This is my Blacktrack from MAC Cosmetics. It is a paint pot. And she's expressed to me a little bit before shooting that she wanted something that is going to make her eyes stand out. So I am going to give her a no fuss smoky eye in 2 minutes. So this particular product, look down for me, serves a dual purpose. It can be used as an eyeshadow base, but it can also be used as an eyeshadow. So I'm simply applying the base towards the lid, the lower part of her eye, and then I'm turning it on the clean side to just buff it out a little bit. Same thing on the other side, applying the color at the base, turning it over to my clean side of the brush, buffing it out. A little more here. And then to create a seamless line, I'm taking my blending brush again, the same blending brush that I used for her concealer, and buffing out the edges so that it is seamless. Once that is applied, we're going to add a little bit of shadow on top. I'm taking a smoky gray and just pushing it into the color. Again, same thing on this side. Again, going back with my blending brush to buff the color out. Look up for me. And that's a simple smoky eye. We're going to add a little bit of eyeliner and she'll be good to go. So we're going to apply a little bit of liner right at the base of the lash. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to have you look up, look slightly in more, and we're going to apply right down here at the base of her lashes, right in the lash line. Same thing on the other side. Applying in the lashes versus in the waterline is going to give her eyes the appearance of being a little bit larger instead of in the waterline where it would close it up. There you have it, smoky eye in no time, and she's ready for evening. Have you take a look?
Wow, I love it.
Yay! Great. I hope that you find these tips and techniques helpful. These are some things that you can recreate at home. This is an effortless look. It took no time at all, and you can do it too. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe here to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social networks. Thank you for watching. I hope that you find these tips and techniques helpful and that you can create these looks at home. Robin, how do you feel?
I feel great. Yay. I would have never thought that I could do this on a daily basis, but I really think I can.
Yes, you can, and you can too. So thank you for watching. If you are an everyday beauty in need of a makeover, email me at cjohnson@christelcy.com and you just may be my next guest. Remember, as always, True beauty can only be achieved when the inside is just as beautiful as the outside. Until next time, be a true beauty.